Hello everybody, welcome back to SSBCrackExams. I'm Anuradha and I am back with a session on the 50-day study plan for NDA English section. So there are many students who ask me, Ma'am, is this possible for us to complete NDA English syllabus within 50 days, 30 days? Yes, it is possible, but I must advise to you that if you are planning to score the very highest and give your best performance with a carefree and a light mind in your NDA exam, I would advise you to start from a very early beginning so that you have lots of time in your hand to revise, to study, and to practice. Okay, but again, 50 days, it is not impossible to crack your NDA English section with flying colors. So here I am back with a very strict study plan that will help you to crack your NDA English section in 50 days. Okay, so let's take a look into the marking scheme of the NDA English section for you to understand how you will be marked based on your performance. But before that, let me tell you that now you can subscribe to our NDA course by logging onto our website SSBCrackExams.com or simply by just downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store. So in our NDA course, you'll get all the subjects with the top content lectures, PDF study materials, quizzes, mock tests, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A, and much more. So hurry up and download our mobile app right now. So we will first look into the marking system in NDA English section quickly. So if you are answering any question correctly, you'll score 4 marks. If you are answering any question incorrectly, you'll lose 1.33 marks for every incorrect answer. Total number of questions in NDA English will be 50 and the total number of marks that your NDA English section will carry will be around 200. So that's a lot of marks, right? So let's first take a look into the components of the NDA English syllabus. So this is basically the components that you need to cover in your NDA English section. Spotting of errors, antonyms, synonyms, vocabulary, mainly idioms and phrases, sentence improvement, sentence completion or fill in the blanks and cloze test, ordering of words and ordering of sentences, and comprehension. But because our time is short, we need to complete and score as much as we can. That is why I have chosen the top and the main important topics out of these NDA English topics that we are going to cover in this 50-day study plan. Okay, so let's see what are those topics that we are going to emphasize on. However, if you have time in your hand, you can cover the rest of the topics as well. So here are the most important topics that in our 50-day study plan we are going to focus on, because you will score the maximum amount of marks by answering questions from these topics, right? So the topics that we are going to focus more on this study plan is spotting of errors, antonyms, synonyms, sentence completion, which comes both in the form of fill in the blanks and or cloze test, ordering of words and sentences, and comprehension. So we are leaving out sentence improvement and idioms and phrases, or we will keep them at the very end. Once you think that you have enough time in your hand to cover them, you can take a look into those topics as well. But the maximum amount of marks that you need to score in your NDA English paper will come from these important topics. So let's start with each important topic. Let's see the previous year's Q&A analysis, and then let's see how we can contribute each day and how much hours we need to contribute for each topic. So let's start with the first most important topic, and that is spotting of errors. Right, so 10 questions have come from this topic both in NDA 1 and 2 2020, in 2019, also in 2016, and 5 questions have come both in NDA 1 and 2 2018 and 17. So in average 5 to 10 questions you will get from this particular topic. So that means a lot. If you are answering them all correctly, you can score at least 20 to 40 marks. Okay, so let's see if we are contributing 4 hours per day. Okay, so from day 1 to day 12, you can cover the main content lectures and study materials for the spotting of errors. In day 13, you can go through the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials. In day 14, you can cover the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials and straightforward start practicing quizzes. In day 15, you can also practice exercises of spotting of errors. And in the same day, that is day 15, you can also do a quick revision of the topic. Next, coming to the most important topics, antonyms, synonyms, we need to club them together because antonyms and synonyms go hand in hand, and it will be much easier task for you if you are studying them together. So for antonyms, 10 questions have come both in NDA 1 and 2 in 2020 and in 2019, and also in NDA 1 2018, and in NDA 2 2017. 11 questions, which is the by far the highest number of questions from antonyms, came in NDA 1 2016, while 5 questions came each in NDA 2 2018, NDA 1 2017 and NDA 2 2016. For synonyms, 10 questions have consistently come from this topic in NDA 1 and 2 2020, NDA 1 and 2 2019, also in NDA 1 2018, NDA 2 2017 and NDA 1 2016. 5 questions have come from this topic in NDA 2 2018, NDA 1 2017 and NDA 2 2016. So again, you can get 5 to 10 questions from antonyms and synonyms each for your NDA English section. So you can score from antonyms 20 to again 40 marks, from synonyms 20 to again 40 marks. So that means a lot of marks, right? So let's see how we can read them and study them together. So again, if you are dedicating 4 hours per day, from day 16 to day 23, you can cover all the main content lectures of antonyms as well as synonyms and their study materials. From day 24 to 25, cover all the sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials of antonyms and synonyms, as well as previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials of both these topics. Also, don't forget to practice the quizzes for antonyms and synonyms. In day 26, go through the practice exercises of antonyms and synonyms, and in the same day, that is on day 26, do a quick revision of both antonyms and synonyms topics. The next topics are sentence completion, which may come in the form of fill in the blanks and or cloze test. Both of them are more or less similar in the sense that fill in the blanks come in the form of single sentence completion, while cloze test comes in the form of a passage that you have to fill in the blank and complete. So, for fill in the blanks, the number of questions that came in NDA 1 and 2 2020 is 10. 10 questions also came in NDA 2 2018 and NDA 1 and 2 2017. Whereas 9 questions came in NDA 1 2016 and 5 questions came in NDA 1 and 2 2019 and NDA 1 2018. So again, you can get 5 to 10 questions which will carry around 20 to 40 marks for fill in the blanks. Okay. For cloze test, now you can see 5 questions came from cloze test in NDA 2 2018 and NDA 2 2017. So not many questions come from cloze test, but again we cannot rule it out because it can come, okay, instead of fill in the blanks or with fill in the blanks, right? So 5 to 10 questions again you can expect from cloze test, which will again carry 20 to 40 marks. So let's see how we can study this topic again. So for day 27, contributing 4 hours per day, you can go through the main content lectures and study materials of fill in the blanks, sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials for fill in the blanks, previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials for fill in the blanks. In day 28, go through the quizzes of fill in the blanks, then come to main content lectures and study materials for cloze test, sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials for cloze test, previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials for cloze test, and practice the quizzes for cloze test as well. In day 29, go through the practice exercises for both fill in the blanks and cloze test, and in the same day also do a quick revision for the sentence completion topic for both fill in the blanks and cloze test. Coming to now ordering of words and sentences, again they are more or less similar. So you need to reorder them in correct order. Okay, so from ordering of words, questions came from in NDA 1 and 2 2020, 10 in number. 3 questions came in NDA 1 2019, 5 questions in NDA 2 2019, no questions came in NDA 1 and 2 2018. Again 9 questions came in NDA 1 2017 and 5 questions in NDA 2 2017 and 7 questions in NDA 2 2016, right? And for ordering of sentences, only 2 questions came from this topic in NDA 1 2019 and 5 questions in NDA 1 and 2 2018. So no questions came in 2020, 2017 or 2016. So again there's a very small chance for you to get questions from ordering of sentences, but we can't rule them out. So we can study both ordering of words and sentences together. So by contributing 4 hours per day, you can start with day 30 and cover the main content lectures and study materials for ordering of words as well as for ordering of sentences. Then also cover sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials for ordering of words and ordering of sentences. In day 31, go through the previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials for ordering of words and ordering of sentences, and practice the quizzes for ordering of words and ordering of sentences. Next day, that is day 32, go through the practice exercises for both ordering of words and ordering of sentences, and in the same day also revise the topic. Now we will come to the last topic, which is comprehension. Though no questions came in NDA 1 and 2 2020 from this topic, also in 2016, but 5 questions you can easily expect, 5 to 10, because 5 questions came from this topic in NDA 1 and 2 2019 and 10 questions in NDA 1 and 2 2018. 6 questions came in NDA 1 2017. So 5 to 10 questions again you can expect from this topic, again carrying 20 to 40 marks. Okay, so for comprehension, day 33 you can contribute 4 hours and you can cover main content lectures and study materials, sample practice Q&A lectures and study materials, previous year's Q&A lectures and study materials, and practice the quizzes of comprehension. In day 34 you can do the practice exercises for comprehension, and in the same day you can also do a quick topic revision. So you see, for this 50-day study plan you need to complete your studying from day 1 to day 34, or more or less till day 35, and then we will begin with revision, because revision is very important for English. Okay, so now you can also, after day 34, if you have enough time in your hand, if you think you will able to manage, you can then delve deeper into vocabulary, which is idioms and phrases. So let me show to you the previous year's Q&A analysis of idioms and phrases. So 5 questions came both in NDA 1 and 2 2019 and 18, but no questions came in NDA 1 and 2 2020 or 2017 or 2016. So even if you get questions from idioms and phrases, it will be in average 5. Okay, so it will hardly carry around 20 marks. Okay, so if you have time enough, you can go through this topic as well, covering main content lectures, sample practice Q&A lectures, previous year's lectures, quizzes, practice exercises, and their study materials, and much more. Also, the next topic that we have left out is sentence improvement. As you can see, in the last 3 years, no questions have come from the sentence improvement. It came only 10 in number in NDA 1 2017 and 16, and also in NDA 2 2016 13 questions came, but not in recent years. So you can rule this topic out. But again, if you want to check this topic out, if you have time, you can also do so, checking its main content lectures, sample practice Q&A, previous year's Q&A, quizzes, practice exercises, and much more. So now we will straightforward go into the revision plan, and we will continue from day 35 onwards. So 4 hours per day you are dedicating, and you need to go through all the topics. So from day 35 to 36, go through a quick revision for all topics. Next, from day 37 to 38, practice all the quizzes from all topics. From day 39 to 40, practice the practice exercises for all topics. Then from day 41 to 44, complete practicing NDA mock test, which is very important, because this will ultimately tell you which is your strong point and your weak point. And pertaining to that, you need to again start revising and practicing from day 45 onwards. Okay, so this is a very strict study plan. As I've already told you before, you need to be very careful, and you need to be very careful if you are, or if you are aiming to appear for your NDA exam, and you want to complete the NDA English syllabus within 50 days. Now there are certain tips that I want you to remember. First of all, please keep a printout of this study plan and try to follow the schedule as strictly as possible. Secondly, remember that regular revision and practice of English grammar and vocabulary is particularly important, so don't miss out the revision part. While revision, you can follow the study materials provided with the lessons or whatever notes you have made during the process. Also, practicing questions and taking mock tests are some of the crucial parts of your preparation. So check out our NDA Mock Test Series for more details. For reference to the lessons, you can also visit us on ssbcrackshop.com and check out our study and exercise books and ebooks for NDA English. Now, for 50-day study plan, the top important topics are emphasized on, since the largest number of questions in NDA English comes from these topics. If you have time to learn and revise, you want to score the, you can also check out the other topics at the end. However, it is advisable to students that if you want to score the highest in NDA English, to start studying with a fair amount of time in hand to avoid last minute confusion and hassle. So please take your time and start studying with a fair amount of time in your hand, so that you don't get stressed out at the very end, okay, during a last minute exam preparation. So I hope that this session has been quite helpful to you. I will meet you in my next session with some more study plans. Till then, work hard, practice hard, and stay confident. All the best. Jai Hind.